Hello Periscopers, welcome to Salzburg, Austria. You're very welcome, we're already getting hearts here. You're expecting Bernie. This isn't Bernie, this is his brother, Albert. But I've lost Bernie for the moment. I don't think he's too far away, but we'll catch up with him shortly. And this is my first ever Periscope, so we've got a great day planned ahead for you. We're planning scopes from all of the major sites within the city of Salzburg, of the Sound of Music film locations. We've been poring over YouTube. Hi there, hello. Whoever said hello to me just then, hello back. You're very welcome. We've got a beautiful day today. I'm just going to swing around a little bit and you can get a glimpse of the castle there in Salzburg, famous castle. The time now is about 11 AM I'm guessing, and nice to have you here. Thank you, Brennan. Thank you. In Virginia, yeah, Brennan, VA, I'm guessing. But as I say, lots to show you today, and lots of exciting things happening. So it's going to be a real pleasure sharing that with you. Now, I wonder where Bernie's gone. I don't know. Have a look at this grass verge here. Those of you that love the Sound of Music film, you might not realise, but this grass verge here on the side of the River Salzach is where Julie, Andrews and the children were skipping along by the side of the river. It's only about a 5-second piece of the film, but it was actually done just here, right in the centre of Salzburg, and one of the well-known parts of the film. And okay, let's turn around here, because this is another part of the film you might recognise. This bridge here, this little footbridge, is known as the Mozart Steg. Now, if I move around into a certain position that Robert Wise, the film director, would have used, you'll recognise that bridge, I guess. Now, those of you that are really familiar with the film, this is where Maria and the kids came skipping over the bridge during Do Re Mi, and Maria pointed out the sites in Salzburg there. Some slight differences here. The notice board wasn't there during the film, and they've also added this special safety railing here, this inner railing. If I put my hand on that, there we go. That's an added feature. Before, the kids, they came across here, they skipped over the bridge to look out over the River Salzach. Those of you that watch Bernie's broadcasts from Mittersill, where he lives, this is the same river that passes through Mittersill. This is the Salzach River. It's quite a bit wider here in Salzburg than it is further upstream, but beautiful river that flows right through the centre of the city. One of the places we're hoping to take you to later, if you can see that building up on the hill, on the hilltop, straight in the middle of the picture, that's a museum, the House of Modern Art, and just below that is a lovely terrace called the Winkler Terrace, and that's one of the best views that you get of Salzburg, and that's where part of Do Re Mi was filmed. Hopefully you'll recognise it later on. We're doing quite a few scopes today from all the various places here in Salzburg. Now then, I wonder where that pesky brother of mine's got to. I don't know. Let's see if we can find him. Let's just have a look now. Is that him? Is that Bernie? Oh my God, who's he got with him? That sounds like Bernie.
Drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to dance. Oh, meet a deer, a female deer, lay a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself, for a long, long way to run. So a little pulling thread, one note to follow, so tea, a drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to dawn. ti ti, do mi mi so so, re fa fa, la ti ti, do mi mi so so, re fa fa, la ti ti, do mi mi so so, re fa fa, la ti ti, anything. Oh, a deer, a female deer, lay a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself.
He even has his own lederhosen, yeah?
All together
It's a genuine article.
So a little pulling thread.
Thank you, Brendan.
Far and not too far so. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back
Thank
to
you.
town.
We love it too. Great stuff. Wonderful. And a big thank you to Hannah from Lexington in Kentucky, who's
There
studying
she
over
is.
here. Well, we
Thank you, Hannah.
met Hannah on the bus this morning coming in from the park and ride at Salzburg, and she very kindly volunteered. She's got a fantastic voice, and she said she'd be happy to spend half an hour with us and just join in song, which is wonderful. So a great start to the day. Hello, Hannah from Berlin. Yep, I know it's early in the States, so I guess we'll get a few more followers, but if you want to follow Bernie, his Twitter site is at Airdwaves. That's AIRDWAVES. So if you want to follow that, we'll be announcing all the periscopes automatically on his Twitter account today. So do please join us. We're going to actually walk now into the main Mozart Square, so towards the castle. So join us if you will. Has Bernie got anything to say?
Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Salzburg. It's 30 degrees, it's really hot today. Celsius. Or is it centigrade?
Which we think is about 80 Fahrenheit. So, part one, okay. So this is the name of this bridge is the Mozart Steg, and obviously Salzburg is the birthplace of Mozart, and Bernie's been showing Periscope viewers his birth house and the house where he lived in Salzburg on his last two Sound of Music scopes. And you've been waiting to see the Sound of Music. Oh, fantastic. Well, this is the 50th year anniversary of the film. And you can imagine we've... sorry, just to tell you, I'm Bernie's brother. My name's Albert. And I volunteered to do this so he can be seen in his lederhosen today. And singing the occasional song as well, which is all good fun. I've been following his previous scopes from England, where I live, and acting as his producer, phoning a friend of his and saying, tell him to say this and do this, which has been great fun. And I came over, I've been in Austria for about a week now, 10 days, and I came over to Salzburg last week just to check out some of the places here. Hi Albert, I've heard about you. Who's saying that? Who's saying that? Ah. I can't quite read your name, but thank you. Whoever just said they've heard about me, thank you for that. He's talked about me. Oh right, okay. Anyway, but this is Bernie's show today, so I don't want to take it over. I'm just basically holding the camera and give you a bit of background information. So we're just coming up to the main road. So there we are, just one last look back at the Mozart Steg. You can see the sign up there on top of the bridge. That's the Mozart Steg Bridge. And we're going to cross over. Salzburg is lovely, it's such a nice, easy city to walk around. I hope the pictures and sound are clear at your end. I think we're 4G here, at least 3G anyway, so. Now we're coming into the Mozart Platz, just round the corner here.
Yeah.
Hannah, do you want to speak to any of your fellow Kentuckians and Americans?
Oh,
Just...
I don't know, it's like what, like 5 or 6 a.m. there?
Yeah, there's people up.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I go to Berea College in Berea, Kentucky. I'm studying music education with a vocal emphasis. I hope to do music theory on a collegiate level as my profession. So
Excellent.
Very good.
And first of all, This is the Mozart Square here, with the statue of Mozart there in the middle. And there's a famous cafe straight ahead of us there, just underneath that church tower, which is the Glockenspiel Cafe, one of the famous Salzburg coffee houses. But we're going to walk you through to the Residenzplatz. Those of you that know the Sound of Music film, you'll recognise that. Let me just try and get out of the sun a little bit. Sit there in the distance. Now, when Julie Andrews, Maria von Trapp, leaves the Abbey, she sings the song "I Have Confidence," and she's seen walking through town, and this fountain in the middle of the Residenzplatz ahead of us, she stops there, puts her guitar down, and splashes some water at the horse. I'm going to head straight there, but the building behind it, you may remember, had swastika flags hanging from it during some scenes. After the Sound of Music wedding, when the Germans marched into Austria and took over the running of the country, basically. And it was that building there that had all those flags, and then you saw the troops marching across this square briefly, just after all the bells were ringing at the Monse Church, where Julie Andrews married Christopher Plummer, or Captain Plummer. Now then, I'm going to take you to the very place where Julie Andrews splashed the horse. Where's Bernie? There he is, with Hannah. Hannah's very kindly agreed to stay with us for a few more minutes. So it was at this point Julie Andrews actually approached from here. I'm getting a bit wet now. And it was here, and hope you're not dazzling you, she stopped here and she splashed like that. She splashed the horse. Hopefully won't drop the phone in the water. So this is the Residenzplatz. Basically means residence square. So, okay, what we're going to do, we're going to take you across to those arches. Those arches over there lead through to Salzburg Cathedral, which is that building you can see right next to it there. But those arches featured the original Maria von Trapp. She had played a cameo role in the film, and we'll walk over there now. Are we going to do a sing-song as well?
Yeah, we can do a sing-song, keep them entertained.
Yep, okay. So Bernie and Hannah will burst into song. Now, it was the song that Julie Andrews played here was "I Have Confidence."
Okay.
Do you need the words? It's quite a difficult song to play, actually. "I Have Confidence," but okay. Do you want me to walk backwards and yeah? So you can face the music.
What key are you in?
So one last look at the fountain here in Residenzplatz.
Okay.
Right.
I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Beside which you see I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumbers. When you wake up, it's healthy. All I trust, I leave my heart to.
If you're liking this, do please send your hearts.
My own. I have confidence in alone. Beside which you see I have confidence in me.
Okay, great. You're liking that. We've seen that. I thought I might have lost you there for a moment. Fantastic, Hannah. Thank you for that. Now this is the art sequence where Julie Andrews walks through, singing "I Have Confidence in Me," and in the background was the original Maria von Trapp. She walked across from left to right, just on the other side of these arches. We've come into the shade. This is lovely and cool here now. It's really warm here in Salzburg today. Sorry if I'm missing some of your texts. I haven't. This is my first ever Periscope broadcast, so I'm learning. Please forgive me if I miss any of your important texts. I'll try and keep my eyes open. So here we are. Those are those arches looking back into the residence square. Now, so this is the cathedral here. It wasn't actually featured in the film as such, but obviously an important part of Salzburg's culture. And today we're going to show you the auditorium where the final concert was held of the Sound of Music film, where the family sung together. It's known as the Felsen Reitschule, or Rock Riding School, amongst other things. But our next main feature will be the Mirabel Gardens, where you've got the Do-Re-Mi steps, you've got the arbor and various fountain scenes, and the famous gnome gardens, where you've got the dwarfs that the children danced around, and the famous arches that form the entrance to the park. So I think I'll close this here. Any final word, Bernie, before we close?
There's the horse and cart in the film, The Sound of Music.
These are the various horses and carts that such as the ones featured in the film. Now that's 50 years ago. The film was actually made in from April till June, so 3 months worth of filming here in Salzburg and the Salzburg region, and then it was released in March 1965, and it was very wet when they filmed. They arrived in April, and Austria does get a fair amount of rain, and it was very wet. Let's just swing around here and have a look up at the castle there. It's a nice view of Salzburg Fortress up there on the hillside. So I'm going to bring this to a close. Very shortly we'll be in the Mirabel Gardens, which is one of the most famous parts of the Sound of Music film. Hannah, we want to say a fantastic thank you.
A female deer, lay a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself, for a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread.
Thank you, The Book of Donna. This is one of your favourite films. We're following you now.
A drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to dawn.
Wonderful. Hannah from Lexington, Kentucky, thank you so much. We're proud of you. Oh, she's good.
Can you come and sing?
Anyone want to sing? No? Ah.
We would like
We have some tourists here, but they're a little bit shy. A mixture of nationalities, but they love the singing. Did you go to University of Kentucky?
No, but I actually live very close to it.
Okay.
I have a lot of high school friends that go to UK.
Okay. There we go. So there's your answer. Thank you so much for joining us for part one. Stick around all day. The time here now is... I just want to give you some sort of... It's 11:45 Central European time. In about 20 to 30 minutes we'll be broadcasting live from the Mirabel Gardens. Do stay around for that. That's a very famous part of the film. And we'll catch you then. All the best. Bye for now.
Little gentle flick down. There we go. Finish it on the Schloss.
I'll bring it down. Hello from Donna. Thank you, Donna.
Bye, Donna. See you soon.